Hello, welcome to the demonstration video for Recipi. We are the dev team. My name is Joshua Dark.
I'm John Burton.
I'm Trevor Humphreys.
I'm Ben Collinsworth.
All right, and just diving into the description of our website. Recipi is a recipe database. We allow users to create their own recipes as well as view other users' recipes. These users are able to search for recipes based on the name, description, and other relevant factors, including excluding certain ingredients. And then users are also able to view recipe data and cost information in a detailed recipe view.
So some of the goals of Recipi is designed to assist users with cost management. It's also one of the goals is to help users save money while also learning to cook. And then it's designed to help users stay on a diet because they're able to search for things based on prices and ingredients.
As we mentioned in the other slide, there are a couple of features which include things like being able to exclude recipes based on the ingredients. For instance, if you wanted to, if you had a peanut allergy and you wanted to make sure that you did not have any peanuts in the recipe, you could input peanuts in the exclude ingredient field, and it would not include any recipes that had peanuts as an ingredient. Likewise, if you really liked peanuts, you would be capable of putting peanuts in the include ingredients field, and you would have all recipes that included peanuts. You have the ability to save any filters you create and review them later as long as you are signed in. And you have the ability to have a randomizer function choose a random recipe for you. You also have access to a more detailed profile screen and a more detailed recipe view.
So this is the list of technologies we use to develop the application. With base of it is Python, that, is our backing of the code on the back end and how everything works. We also use JavaScript, HTML for our web development stuff, as well as Bootstrap. And then we use SQLite, Django, Visual Studio Atom, or Django, Visual Studio Atom were some of the IDEs we use. And then we use Git and pip for publishing and version control. So here's some scenarios of stuff that the app could be used for. Say a person with allergies is having trouble finding cheap and delicious recipes that they can eat within their diet. A person could simply use the recipe app to filter out ingredients they cannot eat, such as like Trevor mentioned before, peanuts. If you're allergic to peanuts, you could filter out peanuts and then look for recipes that don't include peanuts. And you could also do things such as just bread or anything really. And then another scenario is, let's say a person is on a strict budget that they can't go over, and they still want to find good recipes to cook for themselves. You could use the app to filter prices and for recipes that don't go over a certain price and fit within your budget.
All right, so let's dive into the demonstration of the website itself. If I were a new user and I was trying to make an account on Recipi, I can do the register today option. But just real quick, if I wanted to do jdark and then maybe capstone as my password, and I tried to log in, you'll see we get incorrect username or password. So you get nice feedback as to whether or not you have successfully logged in. So let's go ahead and register. We're going to do username jdark, first name Joshua, last name Dark, email joshuaanthonydark@gmail.com. Our password will be capstone. Our password confirmation will also be capstone. All right, so now we're seeing the Recipi homepage. Real quick, if we go all the way over to this right side, we can look at our profile. And real life story, my name isn't actually Joshua, it's Josh. I found it out this year, made me upset. So I can just change my first name to Josh, submit, and as you can see, I'm now Josh Dark. And I can also go ahead and change my password. And my old password was capstone, and my new password was capstone. And if you're watching this, or no, my new password is not capstone. If you're watching this, you may think, oh, that's very insecure. but now my new password is very long. So try and get in now. You can't. All right.
All right, my name is Trevor Humphreys, and I will be showing the Browse Recipes function. As I mentioned in the PowerPoint, you have a filter option. So if you were really craving something like peanuts, you could get peanuts. Alternatively, if you were allergic to peanuts and had a peanut allergy, you could exclude peanuts and get everything other than peanuts. And you'll notice there's two options down here. If we clear that, and there's peanut butter. Now let's say you felt like steak today, so you decided to search for steak. Oh, there you go, steak fritas. Maybe not what you wanted, but there'd also be a lot more recipes on this when there's more than 5 users. Let's say for your description, you wanted peanuts again, because I want peanuts right now. There's some peanuts for you. Alternatively, you can have a budget. So you may enter a max cost of 10, and would you look at that? All of these items should be less than $10. You can get $4 fry bread, cold cereal for $4, or a Hot Pocket for $1. Alternatively, you may have a little bit more money and you can spend $20 on something. Well, apparently $20 peanut butter is an option. You also have salmon patties, keto tuna salad, and some other options. Now, let's say you're really, really craving peanuts today, and you're willing to go all out on those peanuts. So your min cost is whatever, and you're willing to spend up to $999 on your peanuts. And let's say you want to come back to this a couple days later. Well, you can save this as a peanut filter, peanut craving. I tried this earlier. And now you have the peanut craving filter. So let's say you log out, you log back in, you go to Browse Recipes, and you select your peanut craving filter. Boom, peanuts. How about that? Alternatively, let's say you're feeling kind of spicy today and you want to try something random. So you get, well, I don't want that. There you go, Gin Fizz. I don't know what that is, but you got it. Now, alternatively, let's say you are out of your peanut cravings and you wish to get rid of the filter. Well, there you go, it's gone.
All right, so my name is John, and I'm going to show you how to add recipes. So if you go to my profile, you can see that I have not added any recipes so far. So to do that, we're going to go to the Add Recipes tab. We're going to make a bowl of Frosted Flakes because that is my favorite cereal. The description is going to be first add the milk into the bowl. And second is going to be add the cereal into the bowl. So we're going to choose a file. You can either leave it blank or you can choose one of your own for an image. I currently don't have a picture of Frosted Flakes, but I do have a picture of some Cheerios, so we're going to use that instead just as a placeholder. So the first ingredient is going to be milk. It's going to be 1 cup of milk, and the price is going to be $1 just because I don't know how much a cup of milk costs. The next one's going to be Frosted Flakes. Also going to be 1 cup. And again, $1. So I've only added 2 ingredients so far. It gives me initially the option of 3. If I need more than 3, I can hit the add ingredient button and it'll continue giving me an extra ingredient until I have enough. So after I have everything I need, I'm going to hit save. And it's going to take me to the detailed view of that recipe. So if I did make something that was incorrect with the recipe, I want to change anything, I can go, or there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either go to the home page and go to my recipes, and you can either add or delete the recipe, or you can again do it from your profile page. So I'm going to edit it. I decided that we're going to use chocolate milk instead. So I've changed that. I'm going to hit save. And now my ingredient has changed. All right, so one more feature I can share is the delete. So I've showed you how to edit. Delete's it's simple as you expect it. You hit delete. Make sure you actually want to delete it. You hit OK, and it is gone. So if you browse recipes, you'll see that Frosted Flakes is nowhere to be found.